What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster in chief. And tonight in the BrewLab, coming at you with a stinky control deck. Best of 3 Esper control mill pile. And it's where it's taken me, man. The last few days have been some of those. It feels like I always have them like around this time. I don't know, maybe it's to do with the point at which I am on the ladder. It feels like every month I have like these 3 days of like, it feels like I'm just bashing my head up against the wall. I went like skyrocketing, 9-0, just amazing, boom, and then just like lose, and then you like win one, lose one, win one, lose one. I've been in that like plat hell little shuffle up and down. So I've resorted to one of the things I usually resort to when I've had these types of days, and that's a stinky control deck. This is no slouch, though. I think we may actually be onto something in terms of like future, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go all the way out on a limb, and I can't remember the specific date, but there's gonna, I believe it's a little later this month, like the 20-something. There's a pro level standard tournament with post rotation and everything else. I have a feeling there might actually be a control deck like this. The pieces are strong, and a better pilot than me and a team that can figure out sideboard pieces better and whatnot is going to come along, and they're going to perfect this, and it's going to be a contender. I'm just going to leave it at that. So, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's brew, simply called Esper Mill. Sickest deck box art ever, and it's actually a sneaky one-of in the deck. 0-point ballad. Bit of a weird one, actually. This may end up getting the axe, frankly. But it's a bit of a number with our space-time anomaly, but as you can see, this was the genius idea I had, right? It's because I was playing like a Azorius version, and then Singularity Rupture, I was playing a Dimir version. It's like, okay, let's just put the two things together, and it ended up being a mostly Azorius main with like, it's really just Azorius, man. If you look at this, the key like important parts are Restless Reef, in my opinion, and Singularity Rupture, right? Like, this stuff is neither here nor there. It's nice to have, but what the Dimir deck was lacking, namely artifact and enchantment hate, like decent sweepers, now problem solved. And by adding the white, we also get to play space-time anomaly in a not necessarily dedicated like life gainy deck. It's just like it's middle of the path, like, and it's also great, easy to sideboard out. There'll be certain matchups where the aggression is just too much, so that by the time if you get to turn 4 and you can fire a space-time anomaly off when the mana lines up, and in turn 4 you can actually cast the damn thing, but you're milling them for like 12 or like 10. Like, yeah, well, that was really pathetic turn 4. So, but out that goes. Bring in the Day of Judgments or whatever the case might be. But if it's a bit of a slower, mid-rangey, they're still playing the odd creature, but you can handle it. Oop, remove that, sweep that, play a Beza. Usually by that point you've maybe 24, 25 life, a couple of triggers off of the authority of the consoles. When you fire off the space-time anomaly, that's like half the library at that point. It might just be enough to finish them off with that and the monument. But the real combo, and I'm sure you've seen a million times by now, I even played it a lot during early access, is the Singularity Rupture River Churn Monument. Notice how it's 6 mana to cast this, and then the very next turn for 6 mana, even if you don't find another land or whatever, you can play this for 2 and exhaust it for 4. And it's one of the plays that is like the hardest to interact with right now in standard, frankly. Like, you either counter the River Churn Monument as it's going down, or you have what? Oh my goodness. 3 mana, blue, flash, merfolk. The name is escaping me. That can stifle, let's say, the activated ability. But other than that, like, once it's on the board, even if they've got like an abrade, or you can exhaust and you'll still get the thing, right? So it's really nice. You just, as long as you can get to 6 mana without dying, you fire off Singularity Rupture, and then next turn you just play the River Churn. You just got to hold those 2 things in hand. And sweep, 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 remove, 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 draw, draw, draw. We've got the 2 best card draw spells in standard. 6 of those. It's felt freaking unstoppable. The sideboard makes it even more so, where we've got like Ultima for the plethora of artifact decks. This even deals with the munitions tokens. It's actually the only clean way to deal with them. If you read the munitions tokens from weapons manufacturing, it says if they leave the battlefield. So even something like the new 3 mana red little micro sweeper for artifacts says exile all artifacts, mana value 3 or less. You still get all your triggers. Even if you get Pinnacle Star Cage, your weapons tokens or whatever, your munitions, they're still leaving the battlefield. Exiling them isn't enough. But with Ultima, because the turn ends, they don't get any of those death triggers. So it's actually the only clean answer for that, and it's also amazing, of course, against all the synthesizers. And I hate to be the kind of person that's playing 3 ultimates in a deck, but I have to admit it's a very, very clean answer to all of these artifact decks that are running around. A couple extra negates and 2 chimmels for the more control matchup. Additional removals, if get out the counter spells. If you're playing like super aggro, you want more removal, bring in seam rips instead of the 3 steps ahead. I just like it when decks are easy to sideboard like this. It's just obvious what to take out and what to bring in. That's it. Mostly Azorius, Esper Mill. Let's jump into some games. Of course, as you know, you can always skip ahead. There's timestamps down there for a reason. Not everybody likes to listen to someone talk for hours about BrewTech. You already know what the cards do. You play Magic all day. You're just here to see a little bit of the gameplay, copy the deck, and go take it for a spin yourself on the ladder. Then you can skip right ahead. There's the stats at the end. Great. Ridiculous. Let the mana issues continue. Ishy squishy. I'm not gonna be salty. I was hoping you'd play the Zenith. Stock up, you beauty. So happy to see that. You have no idea. Wonder if the C's playing like Thassa's Oracle or whatever. We go untapped land, amount of lands we found in the top 15 cards of our library is something that I'm struggling to keep quiet about. 4, 9, 10, 2/3. Oh, keep drawing. See how far that gets you. Why can't I? Oh, it's not, it's a rogue. Huh. Classic. Okay. Interesting. Esper Pixie, huh? I did not know that that was a freaking rogue. Looks good. Ishy squishy. 2012. Are you born in 2012? Oh my god, it makes me feel so old. It's totally possible. Oh my god, dude. What is with these bloodtastic? That's nice. Ooh. Why, hello there. That's really annoying. I should have known. I should have known, man. Saved. Freaking saved by the bell.
I'll make a new plan.
What else? Doesn't really matter. Phew. Unbelievable. The level of luck. Holy crap. Yeah, take my sheriff. Oh, at least that. You gotta trick like the timing on these, so you like make the tokens and yeah, there we go. Well done. Oh, we're gonna get to draw, gain pretty much everything off of the Beza here. Oh, over it. It's crazy, man. truly, like, again. 47, 3, 6, 7 lands. So I don't feel like it's too many for a control deck that like has 6 drops and stuff. Yeah. That's okay though. We have a game 3. The comeback is gonna be great. And it's you know, watch us top deck a Day of Judgment now. Right? I mean, Day of Judgment, 100%. Oh. GG's. Opa. Wow. Yeah. Esper Pixie's so good, man. He's looking for a white source desperately. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I want to get that. Two, three, four. Wow, the mana is being really annoying, but we're almost at the Jadur. And we're still on 20 life. And we got 2 sweepers. But I wonder how many duress he has at this point. He's got the white, so it's probably gonna try and do the double spell, you know, turn with the, yep. So it's great. I think we just Ultima. Oh no, because that brings back Star Cage. Is that a problem? Oh! No, it's not a problem. We totally Ultima Ring. Or, nah, because this will do us 4 damage, right? Is that so bad? Is it, what's worse, you know? He doesn't get his trigger for that. He just gets back a 2-2. Or we go 4 damage and he still has this on the board. Definitely It's ultimate time. Sure. I mean, is it worth it still? With the food in play? I think so. That's still half their library gone. Even though we can't necessarily win with the can still mill them, you know, it's just Sure. Oh yeah. Forgot about that. Wow, that is super trippy. I mean, I guess it's from the same set, right? It's a weird card to play, I guess. Keep drawing, bro. See how good that is for you. Cool. Restless Reef, you beauty. Bazinga. 11. Ambrosia. That's not a rogue. Cool. I'm still attacking. I guess I don't even have to. Or what? Like, who cares? Yeah, I'll attack. You want to double chump? That's cool. Yeah, what is that? It's still only 4 damage. Nah. Yeah, that's GG. Mills 4, right? Yeah. Let's see, he's got like instant speed removal. That's what I thought. Nice, 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 nice. Very nice. Esper Pixie though, wow, it's like, ooh, that Cosmogrand. I've been like, I'm gonna find another home for it. Now that's become like my mission, you know? I love the card so much. I don't want to just end up being in a deck which I'm not a huge fan of. I want it to be something more maybe tokeny or +1/+1 countery. I think we need to wait for the Selesnya lands, which might take some freaking time. But I saw a sort of like spoiler. I don't know if it was a spoiler or a leak in the Spider-Man set, which we're gonna get like some weird version of on Arena, which will be mechanically identical with a different name in some cases or something, in different art. That basically is like an everything land. It'll count for all types, and you'll choose it as it enters or something. So, nope. Yeah. Vaguely better. Kinda terrible. Probably this Orzhov cage deck that's been making the rounds. I'm actually really interested to see this. I haven't even... I've just seen it. Maybe not. Just demons. Just straight up demons, I guess. I don't know. A possessed goat. I mean, it's still plat, right? Like, early season plat could be anything. Vampire demon. Bonk. I'd actually like been thinking about more, you know, making the splash a little more splashy. Bonk. Ever like really like look at this one? It's like, wow, that is some creepy ass shit. Ready for the big scoop? Bonk. Oh, I'm loading. Bonk. Definitely not a cage deck. Just demons, maybe some reanimation shenaniganery going on. There's the zombify. Cracky. Cracker. Rake. Racky. Huh? It's the primal zombie! I think I just don't quite have him. I need a sweeper. Well, I think... Does he have the removal? Well, he's going to mill that now. That's a removal. Oh. Okay, now we got him. Yeah, we got him. What a moron, mate. You're a freaking moron, mate. Why'd you attack with the Overlord? Buzzinga! Okay, so like Arden pile. Vacuum. Tooless. Why not? Break. Cracky. The typical turn 2 mana screw. Oh, you know, game 2 mana screw. Alright. Well, that's a vacuum. I think we can chill on the churns for now. Chill on the churns. Need to find a basic. I mean, we don't need to produce blue yet, but it would be nice to have. Annex. Do we instantly get lost the annex? No, I think it's an exercise target. What? Sure. Yoink. It's gonna be nice to snag that sanctuary. It's like a weird mana base to be playing. And also have the Aclazarts, 3 black pips, like I guess. Whatever. Bazinga! Not quite all the triggers on the Beza, but almost. I had to play a land to get the card draw, and that's obviously better. That is a very nice top deck. Woo, am I happy to see you. Look at the top 6, put 2 into my hand at instant speed. Ah, thank you. That's all. Full control. Thank you. I'll take that. He could have Artifact Kate. That's our follow-up for Jadur. So now we don't have another one, so... Cool, cool, cool. Cool bananas, bro. I'm still on 20 life. You do you. I may even decide to allow this 3 steps ahead to get shuffled by Demolition fielding this right now. It's forcing my hand. Totally fine. Oh, there's a juicy Beza in there. Yeah, just in case. I'm trying to do the math. He needs 9 mana. I didn't see that card. The something deluge, I think it's called. Like, anyway, I'm gonna risk it. We're a game up. I meant, you know, the black spree card. That's the OTK with the blood letter. And there's no, like, you know, cactuar, jumbo cactuars or anything like that. And we've got the vacuum for if he has the Zombify in hand, which is probably what he was waiting for all along. The poor fellow. And then I win. That's what. Cracky. Oops. I love it. I love it. I love it. Backup monument? You don't say. Alright, lovely people. I wish I could stay longer, but it's very late and I have to get editing. But the stats will back it up. I've got, you know, I've been putting some different versions through the runs. Let's see if Untapped is caught up. Not today. Current set. Current season. Crackay, yeah. So okay, it's 3 for 1. It's not really worth showing. I need to put more runs in with this list, but we had a good showing there. Definitely, you know, what it's capable of. Once I post this on X, I'll put it alongside some stats. I think questions I still have. Do we up the number of like 2-mana black removal, you know? Whatever that might be. There's plenty of weird and wonderful options. Seam Rip would be a place where I think we could put that. My reasoning here with Seam Rip is just this lovely game design decision from Bo3 where like now that Pinnacle Star Cage is like a lockdown but doesn't do enchantments. Oh, okay, so it'll still like get the map tokens from my Get Lost, but it leaves behind my Authority of the Consoles and my Seam Rips, but it takes my Ghost Vacuums. Like there's all of these new things to, and in like more just dedicated, like let's say mono white mid range or maybe Orzhov mid rangey control-y pile with like Elspeth and whatnot. Like this is gonna be phenomenal. Definitely like 4 of in the main in my opinion, and then you just, or I guess it depends. I'm going on a bit of a tangent here, but this card is definitely worth mentioning. There's versions of like, let's say this mid-rangey Caretaker's Talents, Elspeth piles, whatever color you're splashing with your white, that you know, play the Voice of the Blessed in the 2-drop slot, which is very clever, because normally the problem with those white decks is you play a Caretaker's Talent on 3, and then like next turn the opponent just kills your Caretaker's Talent, and you've done nothing on 3, and on turn 4 you kind of left. Whereas here you go Voice on 2, Talent on 3, swing with Voice, draw off Talent. The turn you played it, worst case scenario, you know, so you still got your card. But Voice gets snagged by Pinnacle. It's all, I love the like thinking of all of those little things and making you know, a functional deck. So I'd love your thoughts in the comments, because they help a lot. Let's see, you know, how can we make this better? But I'm a firm believer that Singularity Rupture is going to be a fundamental card in a deck that's going to do really well at some point this post-rotation meta. Mark my words. That is going to be it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be seeing you all in the next one with another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab signing out. Peace, y'all.